Take 52. How's it going, guys? I've been out here trying to record this damn video. I'm gonna make it short and sweet. I'm gonna skip a lot of shit, but I'm gonna try to explain a lot of stuff real quick. We're out here in Kansas. Our next project is gonna be out here for the next 3 or 4 months. So we just got here like 2 days ago. And when I was back home, I did record a few videos. I just didn't like the way they came out, so I didn't upload them. Before everything, guys, I just want to give a shout out to Eliud, EB, and Alex. Eliud helped me to install the LMI welding 2-inch sit lift. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's one block. There's the other. Alex, he swapped the Rockford for the kicker. He also do some modifications on the amp rack and install the pack. I'll go into that. And shout out to EB for setting the gains on the Rockford faucet and for finishing yesterday the box for my Phi Audio. The Phi Audio, guys, the sub is going to have 2.5 cubic feet net, tuned to 33 hertz with 34.5 square inches of port area. The Rockford faucet has been removed. The kicker is installed. The LX3000. The gains were set with a DD1 from Steve Meade, and also the kicker amplifier, the LX, it has a gain match. So basically you put a 40 hertz test tone minus 10 dB and you just turn the gain till you see the red clipping light, just back it down a little bit, so the gains were set. But before that, it was a lot of shit. As you can see, I removed the W7s after. Okay, real quick, I forgot to mention, because again, I'm trying to make it short and sweet. The Metro was replaced. We put the pack audio, which is the AP4GM71. And for the record, I didn't have any issues with the Metro. The Axis ETH1, the reason I swapped it was because it has a DSP, and I also have the Moscone DSP. I just didn't like the idea of having two. So that's the only reason I swapped it. And when that was swapped, my buddy B made time to set the gains with the oscilloscope and the digital meter, but I had the Rockford faucet that has been removed. We're getting a clean signal from the radio, this device right here, and the amplifiers. So shout out again to them, Alex, EB, and Eliud. My buddy was going to design the box, and I was gonna have a box builder to build it, because he was not gonna have time to build the box. And well, to make it a little shorter, my buddy got real sick, so he was not able to finish the enclosure. While he was trying to finish the box design, that's when we swapped the amplifiers. And at that time, like a day later or two, that's when I found out that the box design was not going to be finished in time. So I had no choice. The kicker amplifier was already installed, and to my luck, this wouldn't lock. This seat right here. So some modifications had to be done. I had to take my truck back to Oscar Soundways, and Alex, that guy's, man, he's real talented. He did some modifications. He changed the crossovers from my Hertz Milli Pro components. He just moved them to the top. And the kicker amplifier, at first it was put where the Rockford was, so he had to put it a little bit higher. And we had 4 gauge for the Rockford faucet. They swapped it to a 0 gauge wire, and all of that stuff is going through the top. That was the only reason to make this fit. To make it fit. So and I thought about putting back the W7s, but I didn't have time, man. This was my work. Since I was home, they were telling me I was gonna go back to work every week, like this week. They had me like that, so I didn't want to gamble it. I wanted to spend as much time as I can with my family, so that's why I was like, fuck it. And I did. Before all of that, I did contacted JL Audio if they can design me a ported box, and they said yeah, but to make it shorter in that term of the W7s, I didn't have enough volume, airspace. With the sit lift, we got 3.54 gross volume, and for the W7s ported tuned to 33 hertz, I needed, I think it was 3.70 or 80 minimum. Those subs required 20 square inches of port area, and honestly, the W7s, to me, they sound better. They're more suited for sealed. but I just didn't want to come over here without base. So I thought it would be easier and quicker to get that design from JL and just find a box builder and build the box. But again, they told me no, so I was like, no, man, I'm not gonna spend more days on this shit. So I'm gonna spend time with my family. So yeah, the Kicker LX has been installed, the 3000. Right now, as you can see, this is 8-gauge wire. It's gonna be ready for the 5. My buddy, this was like 2 weeks ago. He got better now, obviously, and he finished the design yesterday. And he sent me some images, and man, that it looks good. The box is going to be 2.5 cubic feet net after port displacements, bracing, and all that stuff. It's going to be tuned to 33 hertz, and with 34.5 square inches of port area, to my understanding. So I'm pretty sure it's going to sound amazing. And as far as the mids and highs, my buddy, again, he set the gain on the hertz, and when I had the Rockwell Fosgate at the time, but he didn't have time to tune the system with the RTA microphone. So what I did, I had a picture from back in the day, not back in the day, a few months ago, and I had a picture of the equalizer. And I'm gonna turn the truck real quick. It's turned on. So what I did, guys, let me go on my truck. So what I did is I found a picture when I took the picture of the laptop, how the crossovers, the equalizer was set. So I just did it myself. Did a little bit of modification, and it sounds good. Not as good as it did before. When I had the W7s before adding the epicenter, because the first time they tuned it, it was with an RTA microphone, and it was done properly. And this time everything was in a rush. Again, my buddy barely had time to set the gain. So, but right now, man, we're ready for the Kicker. I'm sorry, for the 5. It's gonna take me a few months to go back home, but my buddy said that he was going to work on the box. So hopefully by the time I go back home, the box will be built. And he's also going to work with my buddies on a Lutz box, which is 2 DDs 2508 supercharged. That's going to be fucking impressive as well. So hopefully, again, guys, yeah. So right now I don't have any bass, just mids and highs. I don't know what kind of videos I'm going to upload for the next 2, 3, or 4 months. Maybe just demoing my mids and highs or showing off the truck. I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens. And it sucks, man, to have no bass. No vale verga. Like, it fucking sucks, man. I'm 90% of the time I'm in my truck at work, and I'm driving a lot too. So, and having no bass is just not the same, man. And it feels kind of weird. And again, I'm fucked, but it is what it is. Oh, and also, guys, the W7s, one of them, the foam ripped, which I'm not surprised. They're known for that. I heard a little popping sound. I checked it out, and it turns out it was, there was like it was cracked. It was a hole. So what I did, temporary, I put E6000, the glue, and it worked fine. It did the trick. It was just temporary. I had it bumping like that, like for 2 days, and I already ordered the foam to replace it. I contacted JO Audio, but they were charging me like $600, but it was to change the foam and the cone. The guy, he was nice and told me, you know what, just buy the foam. They said on Amazon, eBay, just buy it. And I did. I paid like 45, 50 bucks. And when I go back home, I'm going to replace the foam. And I don't know if I'm going to sell them or keep them. We'll see. But guys, the other videos I was doing, I was going more into details with the epicenter, how it sounded for a while with the metal music. I just can't go more into detail, so I fuck up a lot. So, and I don't have an editing program, so that's why I'm trying my best to explain like real quick. And I'm trying to do it short and sweet. The other videos, there was one that was like 18 minutes long, and I fucked up the last 2 minutes, and I'm like, I gotta do another one. So that's the update, guys. I got a Kicker installed. The seat has been raised. The gain on the Kicker's already been set with a DD1. What else? And before that, when I had the Rockford Fosgate, when we changed the pack audio, I think I already said that my buddy had checked it with a oscilloscope and digital meter. So yeah, guys, all of that shit happened. I might upload the videos, the ones I'm talking about that I fucked up, that I didn't like how they came out. I might upload them. I don't know, because those videos, the only thing I like about them, I'm showing you the amp rag. I'm showing you when I'm removing the subs. I think it's pretty cool. So, but what I'm saying is similar to what I'm saying right now. So, but there were some words that I fucked up, because remember, guys, if you have seen my videos and you heard me saying I suffer from anxiety, which I do, it's real hard for me to record videos. Trust me, like, it's fucking hard, but I try my best. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are patient, and you get to see that 5 bumping, man, hopefully by Thanksgiving. That's my goal, and it keeps pushing. I know, man, it's taking longer and longer, but fuck it. I already know that the box design is already done, and we already have the seat raise. We already got the kicker installed, and the 8 gauge already connected. So all we gotta do is just put the box, sub, and connect, tune it, and boom. So okay, guys, I'll load something else probably tomorrow at work, some mids and highs. I'll see you on the next.